I'm Dr. Karin Jakubowski. Have you ever gotten frustrated because you yelled at your kid and you totally regretted it, but you felt like it's the only thing that works? I totally get your frustration. If this happens to you, share with me in the comments how you feel about it, because I'm going to teach you one thing today to help you the next time you feel like you want to yell at your kid. When I was in second grade, I was totally upset one day. I couldn't control myself. I was crying, I was upset, couldn't get it together. And in the middle of class, the teacher says, "Karin, meet me out in the hallway." And got out of my seat, still remember it to this day. I felt like all the kids' eyes were just staring at me. And I walked down to that hallway, and I remember that red carpet, and I just wanted to sink into it and disappear in that moment. And the teacher joined me outside, and she said, "Karin, you get your act together. You pull it together, you get back in that class, no more crying, put it together, let's go." And that day, I learned that my emotions were not safe. And how many of our kids are feeling that way after we yell at them or we say something and we regret it and we totally wish we hadn't done that? Here's one thing I want you to practice today. It is just notice how you are feeling in that moment. What's happening physically in your body? The physical feeling when you start to get upset. The first thing I want you to practice today and this week is awareness. You might not get it right the first time. You might fail forward, but if you're willing to practice this until you get better at it, you're going to be so grateful. Your child is going to be so grateful. Imagine living without the regret of how you're acting and what you're saying to your child in those difficult moments. We all have those difficult moments, but we can learn how to act better and not react and, again, feel regret for it. So if you want an extra challenge, here's the extra challenge for those of you who are the high achievers. Count to 10 the next time you feel like you are just going to yell and you're frustrated and you're angry and you're upset and you just want to get louder and louder and louder to make your point across, to make your child do something or not do something. Count to 10. There is scientific evidence that when you act and respond in that moment when you are upset and heated and frustrated, if you just wait literally 10 seconds, that short time can feel like an eternity, but in that short time, if you give that time to yourself, you actually will think and act differently. And I'll add more positively in a way that you may not regret it as much. Go for a walk. Count to 10. Blow a bubble in your mouth. Don't let the volcanic explosion come out of your mouth. So if you're only going to do one short thing today and practice every day this week, you're going to just notice what's happening in your body, the sensations you're feeling, the feelings that you're feeling physically in your body. And secondly, if you are ready for a challenge, count to 10 the next time you're ready to explode. Take 3 deep breaths. Taking a deep breath really helps me. 10 seconds. They are magical. If you want to hear the rest of the steps in this process, go to my website, www.educationalimpactacademy.com. Put in your email. You'll get the videos will pop up in your email like a drip, and you'll hear this entire process if you want to hear it all at once. If not, stay tuned. I'll come back with more videos to help you along the way. Don't give up. Sometimes people hear these things and they're like, "I tried that, it doesn't work." Okay, we're working at this till we get it right. And if you're willing, I'll be here to support you and help you along the way. And you can also subscribe to my email list because I am putting together a monthly Q&A call. So we can jump on a call together and I can hear from you. How did it work for you? Encourage you. I ran a parent course twice. One parent came to both courses just because being aware of it, hearing it again and again, helped it stay in the forefront of her mind. Sometimes we have the best of intentions, and it's just that need to be reminded of it because we know it's right, we know it's good, and practice, we all know, makes what? Perfect. So I'm here to help you. Join me on the next video so I can share with you the next step in this process. I have used this process for years with kids. I was an assistant principal for years, and I used this positive approach every single time. I got a kid to admit he peed on the bathroom wall in school, a third grader. This kid was a kid that wouldn't admit to anything, right? You have that kid, they're like, I don't know, why'd you do it? I don't know, or they just shrug their shoulders. And it's so frustrating. Wouldn't you love to know the story behind their behavior? There is a story behind every behavior. And this process gets to that story. I love it. And you know what? I want to help more and more families. That's why I started putting these videos together. And if you know someone who could use this, can you help me and share it with them? And can you help me by subscribing to this channel so more parents can be equipped and learn? There's so much information out there. Sometimes it's hard to navigate what helps, what works, what's there. This may or may not work for you this time, but I'm just sharing that it's what worked for me, and I've helped parents and it's helped them. I'll see you soon.